This is the 2013 season preview. Coach Bob Pecknold returns for his second season as head coach of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Last year, Wake Forest took the college football world by storm. We were predicted to finish dead last in the ACC Atlantic, and we were listed at 81st in the national rankings. We put together a miracle run through this season, finishing the regular season with a 10-2 record. That was good enough to earn us Wake Forest's first ever trip to the Rose Bowl, where we met the Big Ten champion Iowa Hawkeyes and defeated Iowa in a battle. 38-28 was the final. Rose Bowl champions, biggest bowl win in program history, one of the best seasons in Wake Forest football history. We have a lot of seniors returning for this season, hoping to make this year just as special, if not even more so. Let's meet your 2013 Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Starting on the offensive side of the ball, quarterbacks, our offensive team captain, senior QB Thad Myrick. Be backed up by senior Riley Weaver, Tiger Garrison, Zachary Sweeney. Halfbacks, senior Bryson Dawes, Xavier Mansfield, Jasper Goolsby, Harold Lewis getting a red shirt, and Malcolm Henderson getting a red shirt. Fullbacks, Chase Burgess. Wide receivers, senior Era Fields, Lester Wood, senior Cookie Wallace, Francis Baxter, Scotty Ross, Michael Fogel, Daryl Hobbs, Chester Kelly, Sean Fuller, red shirt. Tight ends, Thomas Calhoun, Joseph Childress, Ryan Hawthorne, senior. Left tackles, Jason Hooper, Willie Crowell, Gary Herman, Adam Sullivan. Left guards, Brian Davis, Zach Caldwell, red shirt. Centers, senior Matt Vickers, Joe Allen, red shirt. Ryan Poland, red shirt. Right guards, Marcus May, Eric Sims. Right tackles, Tyson Smith, senior. Chandler Olson, Reggie Keys, red shirt. Defensive side of the ball, left ends, Shannon Dukes, Julian Harris, Heath Thornburg, red shirt. Right ends, senior Jerry Henley, Brant Dodell, Marshall Williamson, red shirt. Defensive tackles, our defensive team captain, senior Damian Ruffin, senior Kerry Lowe, Reggie Huffman, Braden Austin, red shirt. Mark Sanders, red shirt. Maurice Cunningham, Wendell Charles. Left outside linebackers, senior Jordan Barrett, Harry Harrison. Middle linebackers, senior Dakota Kearney, Eric Palmer, Otis Nolan, red shirt. Right outside linebackers, Henry Reese, Ron Gordon, Jermaine Holt, red shirt. Cornerbacks, Adrian Lucas, Jerome Broussard, senior, Ronald Burton, Jabari Lamb, Stacy Adams, Brody Flowers, red shirt. Free safeties, senior Ripley Porter, Carlton Mills. Strong safeties, senior Jackson Cody, Kirkland Nance, Jesse Garcia, red shirt. Kicker, Landon Walker, who'll also do punting for us. He's a freshman. And Jesse Atkins is our punter here. That is your 2013 Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Let's go. Let's take a look at the ACC outlook, conference outlooks. Starting with the Atlantic, Florida State. We'll start off the season number 15 in the country. They are the favorites in the Atlantic Division. NC State defending Atlantic winners. They are number 22 in the country. starting off the season, predicted to finish second in the Atlantic. We are predicted to finish third in the Atlantic. We are number 25 to start the season. Clemson predicted to finish fourth in the Atlantic Division. Boston College predicted a 5th place finish. And Maryland predicted to finish dead last in the Atlantic. Now, on the coastal side, number 13, Virginia Tech is the preseason coastal favorites. We have number 18, Miami. Miami Hurricanes are the defending ACC champions. North Carolina predicted to finish third in the coastal. And Georgia Tech predicted to finish fourth. Duke Blue Devils predicted to finish fifth. And Virginia Cavaliers predicted to finish dead last in the Coastal Division. Virginia Tech, the favorites overall in the ACC. See us fifth in the overall ACC prediction, so just above middle of the ground here. Now, Big 12, Texas is the favorites to win the Big 12 championship. Cincinnati, favorites in the Big East. And Big East winners. Here's the Big 10. Michigan, the overall favorites in the Big 10. Ohio State, favorites in the Leader Division. Michigan favorites here. Conference USA, Tulsa, the overall favorites in Conference USA. Southern Miss, the defending Conference USA winners. Tulsa looking to win. So what's that? Conference title. Look at the independents. There has been some shuffling this season here. Overall favorites in the MAC is Ohio. The Bobcats are the defending MAC champions. They are favorites in the East, and overall Toledo is the favorites in the West. Mountain West has changed this season. Nevada is the overall favorites. They are the defending Mountain West winners. Mountain West has added some teams, expanded to 12 teams and 2 divisions. Colorado State is the favorites in the Mountain Division. And Nevada the favorites overall and favorites in the West Division. The Pac-12 North favorites is the Oregon Ducks. And South favorites and overall favorites, the defending Pac-12 champion USC Trojans. SEC overall favorites, Alabama Crimson Tide, no surprise there. 2-time defending national champions are the Crimson Tide. Georgia the favorites in the East, Bama the favorites in the West. Now the Sun Belt, Arkansas State, the Red Wolves, defending Sun Belt champions, they are the favorites in the Sun Belt. And Utah State, the favorites in the WAC, which is now just a 16 conference. There you go. Now we'll take a look at the preseason polls. Alabama, no surprise, #1 overall. 2-time defending national champions. They're going to look to repeat in the SEC and as national champions, starting as #1 again. Number 2 is the USC Trojans. Ended up losing in the national title last season to Alabama, their only loss. They will be looking to get back there, defending Pac-12 champs. Number 3, the LSU Tigers. They're looking for their first national championship since 2007. They're going to have to get by Alabama to do so. Utah Utes are going to start off this season ranked #4 in the country, looking for their first ever national championship, looking to compete with USC for the Pac-12 title. Notre Dame, #5 in the country to start off the season. still looking for that first national title since 1988. Had a chance last season. We ended up knocking them off, and then USC knocked them down again. Oregon, number 6 to start the season, looking for their first ever national title. Number 7 to start the year is the Georgia Bulldogs for the first national title since 1980. Texas Longhorns, number 8 to start the year, looking for their first title since 2005, defending Big 12 champions. Number 9, the Michigan Wolverines, looking for their first national title since 97. And South Carolina is number 10 to start the season for their first ever championship. Now here we go, the rest of the top 25. And here we are rounding out the top 25, just barely ranked to start the season, coming off of the Rose Bowl championship last year. Now we'll go through the rest of the national rankings. Alright. Now we'll take a quick look at the Heisman watch. See at the end of the year if one of these guys wins it or some from the outside. We have got junior halfback John Jackson of Georgia, senior quarterback David Thompson of Washington, senior halfback Jamal Fry of South Carolina, senior halfback Luis Hughes of Ohio State, and senior halfback T. Garrard of Notre Dame. Look at the end of the year, see if one of these guys wins it, or if someone from the outside steps up. So pumped up to get this season going. 2013 year for the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Let's look at our schedule. We're going to start things off at home against the Toledo Rockets. In Toledo, then we will be on the road at number 24 Arkansas. We will be on the road at Northwestern. On the road at number 18, defending ACC champion Miami Hurricanes. And we will have a bye week. Be at home against number 15 Florida State. At home against the Pitt Panthers. At home against the defending Atlantic winner number 22 NC State Wolfpack. On the road at Duke. At home against Maryland. We will be at home against Virginia, on the road at Clemson, and then we will be on the road at Boston College to finish out the regular season. A lot of seniors on this team. Guys are very hungry, worked very hard in the offseason, not satisfied with the Rose Bowl last season. Obviously, that's something we can hang on to for the rest of our lives, that Rose Bowl championship. But one more year for these seniors. They want to make it as good as possible. Going to start things off in Winston-Salem, taking on the Rockets. Let's go, Deeks.